Hey, 6th grade, I hope all is well. Today we're going to be talking about installment buying. Installment buying is buying on time. It is used so a customer can make small payments at regular intervals instead of one large payment at the time of purchase. The finance charge, which is kind of like the interest that you're paying, and the service charge for the use of the installment plan. There'll be all different rates of that. There's no real set formula for that. Some stores and credit card companies will allow you to pay the entire bill at the due date with no finance charge. Some will have a 90-day plan where you're not charged if you pay within that 90 days, but if it's not paid in full, then the interest will be charged from the date of the purchase. Usually, the interest is calculated according to the balance, the amount the customer still owes. Most stores and credit card companies have a minimum amount that can be paid each month. The wise customer avoids the finance charge by charging only as much as they can pay in full. The main thing about if you ever have an installment plan is to making sure that the payments are on time. That way the interest doesn't build. Okay, so there's a few different ways that we're going to be solving these problems. For number one, the first one, 1A, it wants us to figure out what amount of interest she is paying. So the loan was for $100 and that was for 12 months, and she agreed to pay $10 per month for 12 months. So the amount that she agreed to pay would be the 12 months times the payments per month, which is $10 per month, which would be $120. The amount that it actually cost was $100. So we take the amount that she paid, we subtract the amount that it cost, we get $20. So because she paid in payments instead of paying it all at once, then she had $20 interest. That's your... Okay, so that one is pretty simple. B is a little more complicated. On B, the car costs $11,320. She paid $2,500 down and then agreed to pay equal installments for the next 36 months. So the first thing we do is we subtract what she put down from the cost. So $11,320 minus $2,500, 0. 2 minus 0 is 2. And I have to borrow for this one. Make that a 0, make that a 13. 13 minus 5 is 8. And 10 minus 2 is 8. Okay, so now we have to figure out how much she paid for each installment. So we're going to take our 8,880, oops, sorry, 8,820, let me just move that down, 8,820 divided by 36, because that's how many months she's paying. So that would be 3 years. So 36 into 8820, 36 into 88 will go 2 times. 2 times 36 is going to be 72. 8 minus 2 is 6. 8 minus 7 is 1. Bring down my 2. Okay, I know that 36 is almost 40, and 162 is almost 160. So I think 40 into 160 would be 4 times. So I'm going to come over here and do 36 times 4. See what that gets me. 6 times 4 is 24. 4 times 3 is 12. 13, 14, so 144. So 4 is correct. It is 144. Subtract. Got to borrow, make that a 5, make that a 12. 12 minus 4 is 8. 5 minus 4 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Bring down my 0, so now it's into 180. Well, if I were estimating, and this is 36 times 4, I would think that 36 times 5 is 180. And to verify, I'm just going to add 36 to that. 4 plus 6 is 10. 4 plus 1 is 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So it is 5. It gives you 180 exactly. subtract, you get 0. So her payments each month are going to be $245. Okay. On C, the person has a credit line of $3,500 and their current credit card balance is $1,683.14. It wants to know how much they have left that they can spend. So we're gonna do 3,500 minus 1,683.14. I have to come over here, add my decimal zeros. Come way over here and borrow. Make that a 4, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. 9 minus 1 is 8. 9 minus 3 is 6. 9 minus 8 is 1. So borrow again, make that a 2, make that a 14. 14 minus 6 is 8. 2 minus 1 is 1. It's the amount that they have left to spend. It'll be $1,816.86. Okay. On D, they bought a racing bike for $450, and they had a sales tax of 7.5%. They paid $100 down and agreed to pay $75 a month for 6 months. So the way that we're solving this, so first we figure out what our total cost was. We have to multiply that so that we can find out our total cost. Come over here, 450 times 7.5%, which would be 0.075. So 450 times 0.075. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 2 is 22. 0. 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 5 is 35. 7 times 4 is 28. 29, 30, 31. 0, 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3. You have 1, 2, 3 decimals. 1, 2, 3. So then we take that 33.75 and add it to the 450. So 450 plus 33.75. 0.75 is going to stay the same. 0 plus 3 is 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. 4 plus nothing is 4. So the total cost was $483.75. Now we worry about their payments. So they said they would pay $75 a month for 6 months, and they already put $100 down. So first we're going to do the 75 times 6. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 7 is 42. Plus 3 is 45. So for those 6 months, they're paying $450. They already put $100 down, so we're going to add that 100 to it. 0, 5, 4 plus 1 is 5. So they paid, this 550 is the total amount that they paid for that bike. Now it wants to know how much of that was interest. So we take how much they paid, and we subtract what it was supposed to have cost. So we subtract the 483.75. So I'm going to add a decimal, 2 zeros. Go over here and borrow, make that a 4. 10, 9, 10, 9, 10. Sorry, it's hard to see that. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 7 is 2. 9 minus 3 is 6. Gotta borrow again, make that a 4, make that a 14. 14 minus 8 is 6. 4 minus 4 is 0. So the amount of interest they paid was $66.25. Okay? On E, they have 4 credit cards. Each credit card has a different balance. They are these balances. It's all over the place. All we have to do to figure out what their total balance is add it up. This is going to be how much they owe total. So 8 plus 9 is 17. Plus 3 is 20, 24. 9 plus 1 is 10. 18, 20, 22. Put my decimal in. 7 plus 3 is 10. 16, 22, 24. 8 plus 2 is 10. 14, 18. 9 plus 1 is 10. 19, 26. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So their total balance, how much they owe, is $12,684.24. Okay. On F, we have a balance of $4,354, an interest rate of 1.5%. They made a payment of $150 and wants to know the new balance. So first we have to figure out how much her current amount owed is. So we times the balance times the interest. So 4,354 times 1.5%, which would be times 0.015. 5 times 4 is 20. 25, 26, 27. 5 times 3 is 15, 16, 17. 5 times 4 is 20, 21, 0. And then everything times 1, so 4, 5, 3, 4. Add it up. So that's a 0. It's a bad 0 though. 0. 7 plus 4 is 11. 7 plus 5 is 12, 13. 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. 2 plus 4 is 6. You have 1, 2, 3 decimals. 1, 2, 3. So we add this to the balance. So 4,354 plus $65.31. It's going to be 31 cents. 5 plus 4 is 9. 5 plus 6 is 11. 3 plus 1 is 4. And then 4. She paid $150, so now we subtract that $150. Your change is going to stay the same, 31. 9 minus 0 is 9. I'm going to have to borrow, make that a 3, make that an 11. 11 minus 5 is 6. 3 minus 1 is 2. 4 minus nothing is 4. Her new balance that she owes is $4,269.31. Okay? Then on A, we're going back to that simple interest. We have a principal of $4,000. So 4,000 times 0.12. So 2 times 0, 0, 0, 0. 2 times 4 is 8, 0. 1 times 0, 0, 0, 0. 1 times 4 is 4. 0, 0, 0, 8, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. So we're at 480 for 6 months. So 480 times 6 over 12, which is 1/2, which is 0.5. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 8 is 40. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 4 is 24. 1 decimal, 1 decimal. The amount of interest is $240. Okay, I hope this is making sense, 6th grade. Basically, you just have to make sure you're paying attention to what it's asking. It's going to be asking different types of questions. It's not wanting the same thing every time. So just read carefully. If you have any questions, reach out to me on Jupiter or on Zoom. Stay safe. See you soon.